Did you guys hear that? I said I heard something. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was released March 20th, 2015. I have to say I was very excited for this game because I loved the first Luigi's Mansion so much. And so did others. I mean, at least a little bit, with IGN giving the game 7 out of 10 and others around the same scoring. The original Luigi's Mansion has sold over a total of 3 million copies and is the 5th best-selling GameCube game as of right now. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon has sold about 3.9 million copies and is the 7th best-selling 3DS game as of right now. Luigi's Mansion would be so proud. Something that was different from the original Luigi's Mansion game was that there was going to be 5 mansions in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon instead of 1. A very interesting bit of trivia, each of the mansion's first letters from start to finish spells ghost, and with Scarescraper it spells ghosts, with another S added at the end in case you can't see. Also, in Europe for a limited time, you could buy a glow-in-the-dark copy of the game and a Boo stress ball. That sounds awesome, I wish I got that. But enough of that crap, let's get into the game. Now this game, believe it or not, is a little more story-driven than you might think. Let's start with the opening cutscenes. The game opens up with Egad just sitting in his room when a ghost slowly sneaks up to him, but the ghost doesn't kill him, and it goes to the rest of the room with a bunch of other friendly ghosts. I wonder why they're all being so nice, considering in the last game they were trying to rip Luigi to shreds, but I'm guessing we'll find that out in a little bit. It then cuts to the Dark Moon shining bright into the sky when all of a sudden King Boo comes out of literally nowhere and destroys the Dark Moon. All the ghosts in Egad's office then go nuts. I guess that explains why they were all nice. And Egad gets the heck out of there. Then it cuts to Luigi in his house and Egad tells him to come with him. And Luigi doesn't even get a say before getting pixelated into the TV to Egad's location. Egad then tells Luigi the big juicy story about everything. So it turns out Egad was in Evershade Valley researching ghosts because all the ghosts are friendly, only because of the Dark Moon. When King Boo shattered the Dark Moon, all the ghosts turned bad, instantly. Luigi is then sent to go to all 5 mansions and collect the Dark Moon pieces, and that's how the adventure begins. Okay, so, as it appears, when the ghosts aren't evil, it's chill. Egad's just chilling there with all of his ghost friends. Of course they look like slaves, because they're doing all of his work. But, they're just chilling. Does that mean, Luigi has a ghost friend? Maybe a girlfriend? Is she that gorgeous? She may not be good at cooking, but as long as she can get him some ice cream. Gosh, those puns were terrible. I'm definitely gonna edit that out later. The first house is Gloomy Manor. This is probably the most generic haunted house in the game. But everybody calm down, stop your screaming and whining. It's okay, because it's basically like the tutorial house. The missions consist of getting the vacuum, getting the dark light that lets you see things you normally wouldn't, finding some gears to advance, kill some ghosts in the library, and get rid of a bunch of webs that have appeared in the mansion. Once you've done all of that, you go down to the cellar, and for some reason, there's an elevator. On the way down, it crashes, and Luigi hurts his arm for 2 seconds. Which is also one thing I don't get. Why does Luigi get hurt when he falls? He's fallen from bigger heights in the Super Mario games. What's up, Luigi? Did you all of a sudden get super sensitive when you pick up a vacuum? Anyways, he makes it down there and finds out that there's this giant spider living down there. So there's sort of a short little battle that involves you trying to get his webs on fire. This is the boss battle. Unfortunately, this is probably the best boss in the game, in my opinion. So there was a possessed ghost possessing the spider the whole time. Luigi then calms down. Wait, what? Okay, so let me get this straight. When Luigi sees a gigantic possessed spider, he gets scared. Pretty reasonable, right? But when the spider stops being possessed, Luigi's just like, oh yeah, it's okay, we're friends now. If that was me, I would get the heck out of there. So after you get that first Dark Moon piece, you go to the next mansion, like any other Luigi would do. The Haunted Towers. To be honest with you guys, this is probably my favorite mansion. The idea is that the mansion has been overgrown with deadly plants and such. It is also probably the mansion that looks the most like a normal house for living. And I like the mansions like that. Because of reasons. That's especially why I like the first game a lot. Because the house looked like it was suited for living. Except, it was kind of old, so, it looked like back in the day it was suited for living, but currently in time, no, it was not suitable for living. So basically, as soon as you get into the courtyard, you find this gate that leads to the boss. But the bridge needs to be held up by water, and there's no water there. There's something clogging the water, and you have to go get rid of it. Turns out that a big fat ghost that pukes out grease? I think that's kind of disgusting, but I wonder where he got all that grease. Anyways, you kill him, and this allows you to go more places. And it allows you to go to the next level due to the water being back. So bada bing, bada boom. The gate is now reachable, so then Egad does some of his tinkering magic and figures out the next Dark Moon piece is in the giant tree, which is behind the gate. As he states, remember that giant tree? You mean the one that makes up the entire house? No, I forget. So you go back to the mansion and start walking towards the gate and blowing on it to make it open. Then out of nowhere, the retarded blue ghosts scare the crap out of Luigi and do a little dance for him while they're at it. Then they snatch the frickin' reins of the gates. So once you get up, Egad comes and calls you again, because he can't seem to stay away from you at this point, and tells you what you just saw with your own eyes. Thinks that Egad, always helping me in times of need. Isn't Luigi supposed to be known for jumping higher than Mario? Just jump over the freaking gate. So Luigi goes and finds the ghosts. So he finds one in the sewers, the shed, the garden, the music room, and the plant lab. Then you put the vines back on the gate and make it through. But wait! At the top of the tree is another door, but it shuts again. So you have to go to the graveyard to get a key and save Toad while you're at it. The Toads in this game are so whiny. You run into 4 Toad missions the whole game. This is the first one, and it's easy peasy. So after that, you go to the rooftop pool, and then Polterpup takes away your key, so then you gotta chase him down and get the key back, and blah blah blah. So finally, after so much chase, we finally get to go to the boss. I said finally twice there. But what are we stopped by? Oh, just some more walking, that's okay, let's get through this quickly. Was easy. Now let's move to the boss. I can't wait to see what the boss is. It has to be even better than the last one. Okay, so you find the possessor ghost, and he decides to possess a pair of stairs.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shriek.
Stairs? Like, what was going through his head? Oh crap, those stairs look pretty menacing and spooky. Let's do that. Yeah, well, basically you defeat him, and if it wasn't obvious enough, this was the easiest boss fight in the whole game. So there, now you have the second Dark Moon piece. Stay with me, guys, it only gets better from here. So now the next mansion is in the old Clockworks. In the game, it's classified as a mansion, although technically it isn't a mansion, because it's the old Clockworks. Basically, it's a desert-type area. Just like before, they find out where the boss is hidden, and they have to try to get to him. So basically it's blocked off by something and you gotta go underground to some really cool cave, and it's pretty awesome seeing all the mummies. You also see in this part that the flashlight sucks because you go down a long dark corridor and you only have your flashlight, but it doesn't really do anything for you like I stated before. Anyways, you get that, and then there's this thing you gotta get, and then you gotta save Toad. You gotta find the Polterpup, then you fight the boss. I just keep getting more and more descriptive, don't I? I should have known. I should have known. It was there the whole time. One tongue, one eye. I knew I was onto something. This is crazy. I gotta call somebody fast. Hello.
think there's something wrong with my, Luigi's Mansion game cartridge. I think there's Illuminati stuck inside of it. Can you come over quick and investigate? Okay. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye. Okay.
Hello. I heard you needed help with some Illuminati problems.
Yeah, I did. Can you, come downstairs quick? I need you to help me quickly.
Well, okay then, let's head down into the stairs. Man, why are you so creepy? Just look at this.
Let's see what we got here.
Yep, it appears that it's infested with Illuminati. Yeah, you're very well screwed.
What will I do now, then?
I don't know, just finish your video. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the help.
Anyway, so here we go. Another boss. Let's see what we got. Okay, this has gotta be good. So you get up there, and you find the Possessor Ghost, in quite a scary way, I might add. And this time, he possesses a clock.
Spooky, scary skeletons and
Basically, the clock lands on different numbers. There are 12 rounds. Okay, so now this is the second to last mansion. The mansion that I love to death. It starts you out in the snowy forest, then you walk into a nice, comfy cabin. You make your way through the cabin and walk past a hockey rink with King Boo flying in the background if you look close enough. You then make your way into a little shed with fishing gear in it. Then you rescue Toad, and guess what he does? He dances and jumps for no reason and breaks the ice and has both of us falling to the mines. What the frick, Toad? Wasn't your ancestor in Super Mario 3D World? He could single-handedly fight Bowser if he wanted to, you piece of crap. So you manage to get out of the mine and make it back up with an elevator. What is with the old haunted houses and elevators? Seriously. So you eventually make it very deep underground and find Boo's trapping the other ghosts inside of crystals. It then appears that the crystals give the ghosts more power and you have to fight them. They also appear more in the next mansion. The next mission is to venture your way to the other cabin near the back. Once you get there though, you get snowed in and are forced to go back to Egad's hut. Then he warps you back into a different position so you can make your way past. Then bam, you're in. And you find the fourth boss, and the Possessor Ghost. Get this, possesses a chunk of ice. A chunk of freaking ice.
spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Like, what the heck? How stupid are the Possessor Ghosts? Like, they serve as the boss. They should maybe, I don't know, prepare for Luigi? So now we make it to the final mission of the game. It's still like a generic house, but much more intimidating and big and shiny. Once you get into the house, the first thing you must do is open the door, but Polterpup steals your key from you and you're forced to find him underground and take it from him. Now you're into the house, and the first thing you must do is save 2 toads at once, which is just great. So over the course of the game, after you save a toad, they bring a nice little picture for you to look at from the mansion. And in every picture, the Boos have been holding a painting, and this painting reveals that they are holding Mario captive. Again, just like the last game. Well, that's real creativity right there. So you go to the mansion again because Egad found that there's a huge signal in the train exhibit. You find a bunch of Boos that are all together to create a gigantic Boo of monstrous destruction. Just like what happened in the first game. You have to throw them into a drill at the end of the train until they get ripped to shreds and die a horrible death. Which Luigi seems very happy about, or neutral. I don't really know. After that, you see the portal into Boo's illusion, but unfortunately you can't go there because it just unleashed a bunch of ghosts, and you have to get rid of them first. Wow, great game design. After that, you go in search of the Possessor Ghost. Okay, so this is the 5th boss of the game, the final one before King Boo. Let's hope they don't mess this up. Yes! Finally something good. Knight armor. This should be good!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shiver.
You defeat the knight by tripping them with carpets. Okay, but seriously, how dumb does this look? The fight is supposed to be epic. I mean, why, Nintendo? Why? Okay, so eventually the Possessor Ghosts go into this gigantic armor knight. Okay, this is the last chance for Nintendo to redeem themselves.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shriek.
Okay. Now, I'm not gonna spread so much hate on this. I can see how this is cool, but it really just looks so stupid. Like, look at his little fight. His sword that drops down occasionally. After that, EGAT attempts to bring you back to the lab, and your little pixelated parts are going in when BAM! Some dark magic pulls you back and brings you back to the illusion room. There, Boo runs around a bit in a cutscene, then stops around, tells Luigi that he was the one who broke the Dark Moon, and that he got out of the painting. He doesn't tell you how he got out of the painting, although that seems like quite a crucial story element. He also reveals that he is the rightful ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom, and plans to take it over with his army. Anyways, King Boo isn't taking any of Luigi's BS, and lights up the floor, creating an electric barrier.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
After that, you make it out and get Mario out of the painting. He congratulates you, for once.
I did it. Way to go. Number 1.
And you do a little dance with the ghosts after they become friendly. Okay, so let me mention something first. The music kept the same theme throughout all the mansions, like the last one, but they did change it a little in every mansion. For example, the Haunted Towers, they gave a little jingle theme, and the old Clockworks, they gave it a desert theme, and so on. I really like this touch because it makes each mansion feel a little more special, even if it is just a little. The one thing I was waiting for the whole game was an actual spooky mansion. They all had nice themes in them, but nothing that was like a regular house with ghosts in it. When I first saw the Ice Mansion, I was so excited. I thought, oh my gosh, a cabin in the middle of the cold, snowy woods. That sounded so awesome, but they turned it into a thing where you have to explore mines. Another thing I would have liked is if there was more outside adventure. For example, Luigi exploring the snowy forts in the Ice Mansion, that would have been awesome. So in conclusion, I have to rate this game a 4.5 out of 5. They had good ideas about what else they wanted to have in there with ghosts, and let's be honest, the ghost designs were really simple. The family ghosts from the first game were so cool, why did they get rid of that? Also, the bosses are really bad, like I pointed out. They really couldn't think of anything good. Seriously, no ideas? Seriously though, the Haunted Tower is a mansion infested with plants. Why didn't they have like the boss be a gigantic mutant plant? Piranha plant or something like that? With that being said, I did really like the main game. They had a variety of ghosts and kept introducing more. They even added a variance to the ghost, like having them hold a spear or a helmet or a shovel. Gosh, such variety. All those things changed their combat pattern. Also, each mission felt like a new adventure, but still on the same theme of the mansion. Because usually there are some sections that are unavailable until you do a certain task. And it isn't something stupid like you do something random and that other thing just so happens to open up. It's like the Haunted Towers. You get the water so you can cross the bridge that floats by water. So none of it feels random or like your average crazy Mario game. Not to mention the mechanics of the vacuum were used very well. But I feel like it could have been used just a teeny tiny bit more effectively. But hey, that's just my opinion. Wait, guys, do you hear that? I think the Possessor Ghosts are in my house.
Hey there guys, Epidek here. What did you think of that new video? Yeah, I know, it was quite something, wasn't it? Yeah, so, this is my first video, and I'm doing more videos just like this in the future. So, be ready for that. Somewhere on here, if you're using a computer, there's a link to subscribe. So you can click that if you want to see more. Also, I'm going to do an Undertale Let's Play, and it's going to be uploaded tomorrow, the day right after this is uploaded. So, it won't only be this type of video. So, yeah, do that. Have fun. I'll just leave you here now with the music. So, yeah, click that subscribe button, or link if you want to, if you're on computer. Okay, bye.
I gotta call somebody. I gotta call somebody fast. I gotta call somebody fast. Hello. I think there's something wrong with my, Luigi's Mansion game cartridge. I think there's Illuminati stuck inside of it. Can you come over quick and investigate? Okay. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
How's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey. Hey, glasses. Well, hello. Oh, no. Nothing's happening. Hello. I heard you needed help with some Illuminati problem.
Yeah, I did. Can you, come downstairs quick? I need you to help me quickly.
Why, okay then, let's head down into the stairs. Man, why are you so creepy? Just look at this.
Let's see what we got here.
Yep, it appears that it's infested with Illuminati. Yeah, you're very well screwed.
What do we do now, then?
I don't know, just finish your video. Yeah.
What video? This guy's so freaking stupid. Okay, back to the video. Did you just break the fourth wall? I don't like breaking the fourth wall. Oh, wait. No, the fourth wall is already broken, isn't it? Because I've been talking to you. Okay. Thanks for the help.